Greetings all and welcome back to Globbits Gaming Channel. Do not adjust your sets. This is a 9.1 replay, hence why the Globs mod pack is back on the screen. This has actually reminded myself, this replay was in my storage of my to-do folder for a while now. Now, Licensed to Troll, he's one of mine. He's driving a KV220. Now, this is one of the first replays I've ever had of this tank. I apologise if one of you sent one in before, but it's the first one I've seen that I've actually taken note of, this particular tank. Now, what this tank is, it's a Russian Tier 5 premium heavy tank. Now, some of you will be, sort of confusing it with a KV1. It does look very, very similar to a KV1. What it basically is, as far as I'm aware, is a KV3 chassis with a KV1 turret on the top. And it's using a 76mm cannon that hasn't really got fantastic penetration or damage. To be honest with you, the 85mm that you get on the KV1, I believe, is better than this gun. But what it lacks in guns, in power and penetration and all that kind of stuff, it makes up for in armour. Yet the KV3 chassis at this tier is absolutely outstanding if you use it correctly. Right. Which brings me on to another subject. I'm going to have a chat about this while License basically goes and does his thing. The Globs mod pack. The guy that normally does it is a chap called Phoenix, and he's kindly, throughout my entire career of YouTube and World of Tanks, I met him a while back, and he's been an absolute rock star in helping me out in all kinds of different things. He's an absolute whiz and a ninja at computering stuff. He knows about lots of different websites and all this kind of stuff, and he actually does a lot of research for me. He's an absolute star. He's not having a very good time of things at the moment, so he's having a few issues actually getting the energy and the time to sort the mod pack out. So the mod pack I want to get sorted. I'm probably going to look into doing it myself in the very near future, but it does require a lot of time to put a mod pack together, guys. All right. I'm personally I'm recommending you use Circumflex's mod pack in the interim period. I find it useful. The only thing I don't like about Circon's mod pack is the colour line mode. But to be perfectly honest with you, it does all the it ticks all the boxes for me. So the Globs mod pack is being worked on at the moment. I believe that Diggy Dwarf is actually taking over the duties from Phoenix at the moment. So he's not having a very good time of it, guys, at the moment. So let's just bear with the Globs mod pack. These two clowns here, I've no idea what the hell they're doing. They just need to turn around and just nail License here. But they're scared of him, and quite rightly. I mean, he had his driver taken out in the early stages. We managed to repair him. Used his repair pack, his health pack, and he's angling himself. And these two guys just do not have penetration to deal with him. But we've got the penetration to deal with them. The front of the KV1 could be issues, but we can just aim for weak spots. He's not going to do anything to us in this particular setting. Now, this is where you don't want to be in a KV1 against this tank. Okay, for me, that Panther 3-4 shouldn't be standing there in front of him. He should have gone round him. That I would have flanked there while the KV1's doing the tanking, as it were. But never interrupt the enemy when they're making a mistake. Oh, that's the round, and I think we're going to win this confrontation here. Yep, shooting the flat part of his plate. Really good play there from License. License and some of the other guys in the clan are coming on massively. We've got a few younger people in the clan. He's one of them. Diggy's another guy. They're no older than, I think some of them like 12, 13, 14 years old, and they're doing really well. We're bringing them along in strongholds. They're grinding up the relevant vehicles. We don't actually set a limit on what vehicles we want in strongholds and all that kind of stuff, but there are some sort of like cookie cutter tanks, like for example for tier 8 IS-3s and things like that. And they're grinding their ways up, and their stats are starting to improve as well. I'm noticing this through the clan. They are coming up. I mean, we're no bloody Unicum clan, but we are doing well in our own sort of setting, and I'm really thoroughly enjoying the stronghold setup. It really is handy, guys. If you guys don't know what the strongholds is all about, and you're not in a clan, for me, it's more of a reason to get in a clan than anything else. Really is useful. I'm going to do maybe a little series on stronghold battles that we actually go through, because they're absolutely brilliant. The tier 6 games, we're getting into games with guys that are pretty much the same skill level, if not just slightly better than our guys. which is awesome. When we were going into team games, we were finding that we would probably get maybe a 50% win ratio, but we were finding that a lot of other players that were in there, it's tier 8 anyway, small teams are tier 8, and if they were really good, we would get hammered. It seemed to be that they're either awesomely good and way better than us, or absolute, not garbage, but not exactly fantastic, and we were just getting our asses kicked. But when we go into tier 6 strongholds, we're the arse kickers, and it gets to the stage now where we're not having to do as many training sessions because we can use the stronghold tier 6 games as basically mini training sessions. And what I've noticed as we're doing it is the guys are just tending to gel a lot better, and I'm having to not control them as much as what I used to. And even the younger ones are starting to just think and act for themselves, which is really, really useful and really, really handy. And also it allows them tier 6 to grind their tier 6s. Because myself, I've got tier 10s, and a lot of the other guys in the clan have got higher tier tanks, but some of the younger ones haven't. And the tier 6 gives them the opportunity to grind up through the tier 6 to tier 7 and then eventually tier 8. So it's really, really useful and handy system to have. This KV220 is really, really strong. I've just been blabbing on while he's been taking on all these enemy tanks. It's just unfortunate for him that he's not alone, because this could potentially be a Kolovanov's medal if that other guy wasn't still alive, who sat basically camping the base in the Covenanter. Yeah, he's on 6 kills, and he's basically just owning these guys with his armour. It's a really, really good showing of how strong this KV220 really is. That Panzer 4H must be pissed. He's on Top Gun opportunity, but he's got a KV220 in front of him. Okay, ammo rack BT7 and just push him. He's firing heat now. He's firing heat shells at him. Then we start the cupola. The only thing that's left is an enemy T1 heavy, last seen in the base. So, mopping up time. Wow, how many hits received did he get there? How many bounces did he have? Yep, I use that replay as a little bit of a blabbing opportunity there, guys. And oh, please tell me this T1 heavy is an AFK. Looks like he is. Firing APCR. Yep, that'll do. I would really close the distance here. This is a waste of credits. But 8 kills. He can do what he wants. He's really, really good at this. Really, really well. Now, I didn't actually watch this replay before I actually started doing commentary on it. I'm starting to try and improve my on-the-fly commentary skills for my Let's Play series. But License, you've wasted a hell of a lot of credits in this replay at this point. I would not do this. But anyway, he just wants to secure the 9th kill, I suppose. But this is painful to watch. Such a waste of gold. Oh, no. Load HE for the last one. Load HE. Ah, he's loading HE. There we go. Fantastic. Booyah! Great, let's have a look at post-game stats on that bad boy then. Yep, Mastery Badge. Wasn't expecting any other, to be perfectly honest with you. KV220, not that popular a tank though. I haven't seen many around. I was thinking of buying one when they're on offer. You can't buy these things for gold out of the shop. You have to wait until they're on the special deal, and they normally come with like a package of like some premium type and a few things of gold with them as well, so they can be quite expensive. But now the YouTube channel's making money, I might start investing in games a little bit more than what I used to. So we've got an absolute plethora of badges. Cool headed Radley Walters, high caliber, Top Gun, and a steel wall. You will absolutely farm steel wall medals in this tank, guys, if you are top tier. Unsure whether this gets premium matchmaking though. With that gun, I assume it doesn't see tier 7. I hope it doesn't. But anyway, so team score then, let's have a look-see. 1,624 base experience. Not bad at all. With 2,739 damage. Now this Covenanter basically denied him a Kolovanov's medal. Did absolutely fuck all. It was basically a bot. But hey-ho. Never mind. So, nearly 3k damage, 9 kills, not bad at all. The only thing that I've got against this replay is that right there. Not to take anything away from your license, buddy, but spamming that APCR on an AFK tank. Maybe he was a little bit worried that he might be a bot and start shooting back at him. But that was an absolute waste of your gold there, buddy. But absolutely awesome victory. He bounced 2,600 potential damage with his armour there. Absolutely amazing result with the the armour of this tank. Yeah, decent angling. You're going to do really well in the KV-220. So that might be something you guys want to do. It might be a good tank to get your, if you're going down the Russian heavy line, might be a good option. Alright, anyway guys, take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you next time. Bye now.